When I came out of the military, I did have some mental health issues. And I've seen a lot of folks, a lot of veterans that leave the military and they spiral. It was a little bit scary to go back to school after almost 20 years. But you know what? It's setting an example for my kids, and it's finding a job that I can keep doing something that'll benefit the world and showing them that's what you do with your life. Good to go? Sure.
Call this a Slate One.
I'm Ryan Padgett. I'm a senior at UCCS. I am a psychology major with a minor in human services, a father of 2 kids, and I'm a military veteran and a retiree. And I run Boldface Fly Fishing, a nonprofit that teaches military, first responders, and healthcare workers how to fly fish. Went through a lot of things in my military career. Some of them weren't fun. I used to fly for a living, and some of those missions were not the greatest missions. To be candid with you, I didn't really have much of a plan when I came out. I spent the last couple years in the care of a therapist, and it helped me with a lot of PTSD, helped me with a lot of the stuff that I was going through, in addition to just transitioning out of the military. I saw a lot of my veteran brothers and sisters going with the same problems. I had wanted to possibly be a mental health clinician. My VRNE counselor had said, hey, UCCS has a great program and it's close to you. So for me, as a veteran myself, being able to apply that to some brothers and sisters and give them some healing that sounds real appealing. Probably one of the things that I appreciate most about the mental health program at UCCS is that there are actual clinicians teaching this. They're not just teaching theory. Having that practical real-world experience, they have a mission to train clinicians, not just to give somebody undergraduate level knowledge. The exercises we do are difficult, but they're real-world expectations, and they set them that way. They're setting the standard high for us so that we're not going to be unprepared when we actually make it out into the mental health career field. My full-time job is dad. Being a student is fantastic, and I love that. Being a fly fishing instructor, I love that. Being in the military, I love that. But none of those things matter as much as my kids do. UCCS seems to have gone out of their way to provide for adult learners. They treat us like professionals, just like in a job place. If you have something going on and you tell your employer, hey, this is what's going on, they'll work with you. I think UCCS is a great place for adult learners, and probably one of the reasons why is that there are fellow adult learners here. There's a lot of us here. To see other veterans, to see other retirees that are not stopping their life, but they're using this place to springboard themselves has been incredible. It's really kind of nice to have a balance between young people's passion and maybe some wisdom of an older generation and getting to work together. The support I found from UCCS as a veteran was incredible. When I first got here, one of the really cool things was I walked into the VMA, the Veteran Military Affairs Office, and they walked me through every single bit of paperwork. Every question that I had, they just answered it. It felt like I was amongst veterans that understood what I was trying to get at, and they helped me through it. I don't think a lot of universities have that. To see a thriving military community in a college, it helps a lot. I've been fly fishing since I was 8 years old. My dad taught me when I was a kid. It became a really critical part of my stress relief. It's a place in the world where I can kind of forget myself. I'll be utterly focused on exactly what I'm doing, and I forget that I exist. It's a moment of utter peace for me. I ended up teaching some of my friends how to fly fish, and then from there I met a fellow former first responder that was a fly fishing guide, and then we started this thing together, and it kind of grew from where it was at, and it's been a really incredible experience, and it's helped a lot of folks now. If I could have Boldface Fly Fishing give back something, it would be for military first responders and healthcare workers to give back some peace, to have a place where they know a healthy way that they can find their own stress relief. And the other part is giving them an identity, which is a community, a purpose, and a home outside of their uniforms.
So let's say you have 30 seconds with a newly separated service member who's unsure about school. What would you tell them about UCCS and why it's a good choice?
I would probably start with, I know it's scary. I know that this is a massive transition. I know that you have felt you've lost part of your identity. One of the great things I have found at UCCS is it's a way to start rebuilding one. If you can find a new purpose, a new home, and a new tribe, which you can find at UCCS, man, this is a great place to start. Even if you don't know what that purpose is, you can explore it here. This is really an opportunity for me to have a second career. So being able to give myself a new purpose, to give myself a new calling, and where I get to actually still help those same folks that I was serving with in a different way is an incredible opportunity, and I want to pursue that. I want to be able to give back in a way that is meaningful, that not everybody gets to.